And here we go. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to you, our live stream audience. We're glad you're with us this morning. Boy, it is a stunning day here in Bellingham, Washington. And I'm grateful for everyone who showed up, because I don't know if I would have if I didn't have a job, because it's just glorious. Welcome to Kathy Angel back on the stage with all of our incredible band. And if you're able, why don't you stand and we'll sing our way into this service.
All right, well, good morning, everybody. Let's sing into this beautiful day together. All is welcome. Here I have a place, here I do belong. Here there is no separation, here all is welcome. Here I have a place, here I do belong. Here there is no separation, here all is welcome. Here I have a place, here I have a place, here I do belong. Here there is no separation, here all is welcome. One more time, here I have a place, here I have a place, here I do belong. Here there is no separation, here all is welcome. Bring what I have, offer what I can. I'm exactly where I need to be, right here as I am. Bring what I have, offer what I can. I'm exactly where I need to be, right here as I am. Here I have a place, here I have a place, here I do belong. Here there is no separation, here all is welcome. Here I have a place, here I do belong. Here there is no separation, here all is welcome. Bring what I have, offer what I can. I do belong. I'm exactly where I need to be, right here as I am. Bring what I have, a place. Offer what I can. I do belong. I'm exactly where I need to be, right here as I am. Bring what I have, a place. Offer what I can. I do belong. I'm exactly where I need to be, right here as I am. Here I have a place, here I do belong. Here there is no separation, here all is welcome. Here I have a place, here I do belong. Here there is no separation. Everyone, bring what I have, bring what I have, offer what I can. I'm exactly where I need to be, right here as I am. Bring what I have, bring what I have, offer what I can. I'm exactly where I need to be, right here. I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm exactly where I need to be, right here as I am. I'm exactly where I need to be, right here as I am. I'm exactly where I need to be, right here as I am. Beautiful. Thanks for raising your voices this morning. Take a minute to greet some of those neighbors out there.
I'm getting used to it. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 My soul is welcome here.
All right, well, we'd like to invite all our kids up who are here with us today to come join teachers up on the stage, and we are going to sing them out into their classroom. They're out, beautiful day to be outside. Hooray for the world. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, it's a special place. We've got Mother Nature and the human race. The world's got trees and bumblebees, rivers and lakes and the open seas, mountains and valleys and animals too, and a sun that shines on me and you. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, it's a special place. We've got Mother Nature and the human race. We got Mother Nature and the human race.
So good morning to each and every one of you. And for those of you who don't know me, I am Mary Ballou, and and I am your practitioner of the day today, along with Wanda Maddox and Leo Brody, and actually every single other practitioner who is wearing one of these practitioner stoles is also in service to you today. And I don't know if all of our name tag says it, but I know mine says prayer practitioner. And so why does it say prayer practitioner? Because we have extensive training in prayer. And it is our honor, and it is one of the main ways that we support you is by doing prayer. And so we can't do prayer unless we know you want prayer. So please let us know you want that. And you can do that by either filling out one of the prayer request forms and putting it in the vessel in the back. You can do it by writing it in or going on the computer online and signing up there, or you can just ask one of us who is wearing this stole after service to just let us know that you need that support. And we might be able to just in the moment find a quiet space and give that support to you, or we might ask that we can we give it to you a little later in the week. And so there's many opportunities. Just let us know how we can best help, please. And then I'm going to take a few extra minutes that we don't normally do because I want to share about morning spiritual practice. And we used to call it AM prayer, and I still do. It's 7 a.m. prayer. And I say that it amps up my day. AM prayer, AMP, amps up my day. So it's the way I get started. And it's a Zoom offering. And for those of you who say 7 o'clock, oh, do not ask me to be on Zoom at 7 in the morning. Well, just know that you do not have to show your wonderful faces. Just leave your name up, leave your picture up. Just come join us. And if you come a few minutes before 7, we'll be chatting. At 7 o'clock, we mute everybody, or everybody actually mutes themselves. And then at 7:01, the practitioner offers whatever offering they have that day, what wonderful spiritual tidbit they have for you. And it could be a reading from the Science of Mind. It could be another book. It could be a poem. And afterwards, they usually do a prayer. So I just wanted to take this time today, for those of you especially who have never joined us on prayer, to let you know that that is sort of what happens every morning, weekdays, Monday through Friday. And you don't have to come every morning. You don't sign up just when you feel like it. Come every day. Come when you feel like it. It's really sort of amazing how those people who just sort of drop in seem to drop in on the days that they really need what is being talked about. So please, we look forward to seeing you, and you are so welcome. But now, this is my pleasure to offer you the opening prayer. So, So at this time, perhaps you'll want to close your eyes, if that feels comfortable to you, and take a few deep breaths and really ground into this moment. Breathing in as if you were breathing into your heart space, and breathing out as if you were breathing out from your heart space. And allow anything that might be chattering around in your mind, any busyness, to simply float away like the clouds in a beautiful blue sky. And in this quiet moment, in your heart space, become aware of the stillness and the love within. And know with me, as I know for myself, that there is only one sweet spirit, one divine love, one limitless creative energy with infinite possibilities. And I know that which spirit is, I am too. I am that love. I am that light. I am that peace. I am that joy. I am limitless possibilities. And as I speak this word, my word for myself, I know this to be true for you as well. I know that the presence, the power, and the activity of spirit is expressing in me, as me, through me this day, and through each of us as spiritual beings having a human experience. So as we open our minds, our hearts, and our souls to all that is about to transpire, I give thanks for the divine unfolding of this service and this day. Grateful for the music and how the notes and lyrics find their way deep inside. Thankful for the words of Reverend Dr. Andrea as she invites us to make room for new possibilities through the understanding that the past is not a precedent for today. Grateful for each and every one of us being here, wherever here is, participating in the never-ending cycle of giving and receiving, knowing that we are held in love's embrace, knowing that this goodness of this time together ripples out and touches so many others in untold ways. A smile, a kindness, a prayer, an understanding. With a grateful heart, with a grateful, love-filled heart, I say thank you, Spirit. It is good and very good, and so it is.
I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, I am healed, I am made whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, I am healed, I am made whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, I am healed, I am made whole.
I am letting go.
I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, I am healed, I am made whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, I am healed, I am made whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, I am healed, I am made whole.
I am letting go.
I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, I am healed, I am made whole. I am healed, I am made whole.
I'm standing on the edge, leaning out with every breath. I am longing for something more. The path isn't clear, but I see a door. Awe and wonder to be found. I'm setting out for sacred ground. There's a stirring, a fire in me, a blessed light, oh mystery. Sing through my voice, play through my hands, let the way be open. Sing through my voice, play through my hands, let the way be open. I am standing on the edge, leaning out with every breath. I am longing for something more. The path isn't clear, but I see a door. Awe and wonder to be found. I'm heading out for sacred ground. There's a stirring, a fire in me, oh blessed light, oh mystery. Sing through my voice, play through my hands, let the way be open. Sing through my voice, play through my hands, let the way be open. Sing through my voice. Sing through my voice, play through my hands, let the way be open. Sing through my voice, play through my hands, let the way be open. Let the way, let the way be open. Let the way, let the way be open. Let the way be open.
Thank you. That song always gives me chills. You know, this was one of those days where a story kept wanting to be told, and I kept saying, but it doesn't have to do with what I want to talk about. And so I'd go on and I'd study, and then the story would come back, and I'd be like, but it doesn't have to do with what I'm talking about. And finally I went, okay, well, maybe it does, because it just wants to be told. So I'll give you a little preview before we go there. So one of my most favorite understandings of spiritual law, and particularly the way the science of mind speaks about it, is, as Mary said so beautifully in her very first treatment on this platform, was the past is not a precedent for today. And that actually sounds, like, I don't know what you think of that, but for me, the first time I heard it, I went, oh, because the idea behind it is that no matter what has happened to us, no matter what terrible thing has happened to us, no matter what good thing has happened to us, no matter what kind of parents we had or didn't have, that does not mean that our experience in the here and now needs to continue to be what it was. We don't have to keep operating from ideas that we were given of limitation We don't have to keep operating from pain and suffering and trauma. We don't. And it's a big statement because many of you know that I was a marriage and family therapist for years. And, in that psychological realm, I'm not sure that every therapist I know believes that we don't have to keep suffering. But I did, and I still do, because I understand that there's something greater than the personality mind that was shaped and formed and brought into being by means of our past experiences. What I understand is that actually, the way we would say it is that the divine or spirit or whatever you want to call that only has one way of understanding, and that is when we speak in the present tense. Not the past tense, not even the future tense, but the here and now. And so what this means for us is no matter where we are in our journey, we are a progression. And we don't have to remain glued to some past woundology to move forward. We don't have to carry it. We don't have to keep bringing it forward. We don't have to define ourselves in that way. And so that's great, right? I mean, that's great. The question always for me, because I'm a very pragmatic person, is, well, then how? How? How do we let go of those things? How do we acknowledge that we were shaped by them and not reject them wholesale or the people who brought those ideas to us, but rather how do we integrate that past experience into a now experience of wholeness and well-being and forward-looking? How do we do that? And so that's where the story came in for me. I didn't even have to try hard once I realized that it really was a great story to be telling. It's a story I've told before, but not in this context. And it's from one of my favorite teachers. He is a Taoist named William Martin. And he's written a number of books. Some are just incredibly pivotal in my own spiritual growth. One of them was the Couples Tao Te Ching. This one is called The Tao of Forgiveness. And it's a story that I hope you can follow, and I'll tell you why it applies. But before I tell you the story, I want to remind you, especially if you're new, that because I am a storyteller, I've learned that there's an important point in any story that's different for each of us, usually, where the story catches you and carries you away for a minute. You're just in that part of the story, and it's like you're gone for a minute. And rather than feel bad about that, it's like, okay, that's important to you as you are right now. That part of the story grabs something that's important for you. So maybe this will be one of those. This is called Master Dave's Coat. The monastery was located in the foothills, just outside a small Oregon coastal town. It was a relatively new monastery, only 15 years old, but the strong leadership of Master Dave had attracted a following of 15 dedicated monks, both men and women, who worked diligently building simple hermitages for people on retreat, maintaining the gardens, cooking, cleaning, meditating, and keeping the strict rules of monastic life. One young monk, however, was ambivalent. Part of him wanted to find peace and freedom through the rigorous discipline of the monastery. Another part of him missed the pleasures of society. He devised a strategy by which he hoped he could satisfy both parts. Several evenings a week, he would wait until everyone was asleep and then sneak out of his hermitage, quietly open the gate, and walk the 2 miles into town, where he would enjoy an hour or two of food, drink, music, and the company of women. He would sneak back to his hermitage in the early morning hours and try to sleep for a few hours before the morning bell. He wasn't as clever as he thought. The other monks found out that he was breaking the rules, and one by one, they went to Master Dave and complained. "He has made a mockery of our monastery," they said. "You have to get rid of him." Master Dave nodded and said quietly, "I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it." The next time the monk silently opened the gate and sneaked through it, he found Master Dave sitting on a stump, waiting for him, with a heavy coat draped across his lap. Master Dave smiled and handed him the coat, saying, "It's cold tonight and a long walk into town. Here, wear my coat. You can hang it on the hook next to my door when you return." With that, Master Dave bowed to the young monk and went back inside. The young monk was astonished and embarrassed. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he put on the warm coat and walked slowly into town. He remained at the corner bar for only a short while, lost in thought, oblivious to the music and company. He walked back to the monastery, hung up Master Dave's coat, and went to the meditation hall. The next morning, as the monks filed into the hall, they found the young monk there, still deep in meditation. Later in the day, each of the other monks came to Master Dave and voiced their outrage. "You said you would get rid of him," they said. "I said I would take care of it," Master Dave said, "and I did." "You mean he's going to stay?" they said in astonishment. "Of course he's going to stay. He wants to find freedom. Where else can he go?" replied Master Dave. "What if he continues to break the rules and sneak out?" "Well, then I'll continue to lend him my coat," replied Master Dave. The monks were angry and frustrated. This was unacceptable. They wanted rules to be taken seriously. By the end of that day, 14 of them had packed their belongings and left. They each traveled in search of a monastery where rules would be enforced. As they traveled, they spread the story of the horrible state of the discipline at Master Dave's monastery. Only Master Dave and the wayward monk remained. "What shall we do?" the young monk said. "Tend the garden, cook our meals, clean up, chop our wood, and meditate," replied Master Dave. Together they worked in meditative silence from morning until night, tending the garden, cooking the food, cleaning up, chopping wood, and meditating. By the time the young monk returned to his hermitage in the evening, he was too tired to even consider the walk into town. He was concerned. He knew that the two of them could not keep the monastery open for long. But each morning he awoke eager to spend the day in work. A week passed. One Wednesday afternoon, a young woman arrived at the gate. She said she had heard the story of Master Dave's coat. She asked if she could be part of a monastery where, quote, "forgiveness was the rule," unquote. Master Dave welcomed her. Several days later, 2 older men arrived. They had traveled over 1,000 miles after hearing about Master Dave's coat and asked if they could please stay. By the end of 6 months, the monastery housed 30 monks. The monastery thrived. Many people came to enjoy times of retreat in the company of this joyful group of monks. New buildings were built, new gardens were planted. The rules remained: silence, work, discipline, schedules, rituals, and the like. The rules were seldom broken. When they were, the monks all smiled to themselves and thought of Master Dave's coat, still hanging outside his door, a constant reminder of the forgiveness waiting in a compassionate heart. So, as a minister and a therapist person, I know that many of us sitting in this room have had unimaginable suffering, and that many of us have for long and long tried to heal the wounds of that past experience. And I know how hard that is. So it's not like I'm being a Pollyanna here. But on the other hand, I might suggest that we could all perhaps use Master Dave's coat, not just for others, but for ourselves. Because that's the real work. That's the real work. We've all been that young monk, breaking the rules. I have to think back now. There's a young man living with me right now, and it's hard to watch sometimes. So, as we move forward on our spiritual path, and remember that the past does not need to be a precedent for our life today, the how of how to get to that place, how to heal anything that needs to be healed, how to forgive anything that needs to be forgiven, is through the way of compassion. And understanding that when we invoke a spiritual law of compassion and forgiveness, not only is it sure to transcend any ideas we might have of how unforgivable we might be or they might be, but it literally will be part of our progression into coming fully into the present moment. And for me, that's the most important piece, is how do we bring ourselves into the here and now? Why? Because, all the great teachers, not just Jesus, but I'll quote him because he was pretty succinct. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, he said. And I believe he meant it. I believe what he was trying to say is if we can be fully present, just look outside. We are literally walking in a paradise. And so the work is joyful when we understand what we're aiming for, is to bring ourselves into this very, very present state where the past doesn't shape us anymore. We acknowledge it, yeah, we were shaped, but it doesn't have to keep doing that. We don't have to keep dragging the corpse of our past. It's dead. So I'll do a prayer for that. And we'll move into the day. So please join me in knowing in and through and around us, there is a power and a presence and a love that has no limit in the way it moves in the world and through each of its creations. It is only limited by our idea of what is possible. And so I contemplate making room for a new possibility, a possibility for myself and for anyone who would like this prayer to operate, a possibility of freedom, true freedom, the freedom that comes from blessing all of our life, even the hard parts, even the terrible parts, and moving from a place of health and healing and well-being because of that. Now, I don't know how to do that sometimes. I don't know how to bless those parts that seem so awful. But the power that dwells within me, as me, does know, has done it thousands of millions of times through all sacred humans for all time and all space. And it surely knows how to do that in me. So I open my heart. I open my mind, allowing a new possibility for my life to unfold from this day forward. Free, well, joyous, And I'm so grateful for that, operating right now and from this day forward. If you too would accept this prayer, all you have to do is say with me, and so it is, and it is. Thank you. Thank you. I love that story. Amazing story. So right now the ushers are going to prepare for our offertory. It's the wonderful opportunity, if you love what's happening here, to support us financially, as well as all the other ways that you support us. And many of us give on a monthly basis. Thank you so much. It really matters. And for you who are throwing money in the basket today, thank you. We deeply appreciate that. We know how hard you've worked for that.
I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life, I am blessed, 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 blessed. When I wake up in the morning or I lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed.
I am free.
I am free. I am free. Every day of my life, I am free, 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 free. When I wake up in the morning or I lay my head to rest, I am free. I am free.
Here we go. I am blessed.
I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life, I am blessed, 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 blessed. When I wake up in the morning and I lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed.
I am blessed.
I am blessed. I am blessed.
One more time.
I am blessed. I am blessed.
Okay, we have a couple of announcements, but I have one that's not on our slide thing, and that is that in a couple of weeks, on the 28th, so not this coming Sunday, but the one after that, we are going to start really kind of upgrading our Victory Garden. And so the day before that, we are going to go out to, have you heard of Smith's Compost? Anybody? Yeah. Well, we're going to get 3 yards for our garden. And so I talked to Debbie Smith yesterday, very nice person. And I said, so Debbie, how much would it cost to have that delivered? Because it's a lot of compost. And she said, with everything, $210. I'm like, we'll come get it. However, I said, Debbie, I have no concept. How many pickup trucks do we need, And she said, well, you need either 3 with a short bed or 1 and then 1 with a long bed. So Joe has 1 with a short bed. But I need a long bed or 2 other short beds to go out with him at 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday the 27th to get compost for our Victory Garden. And so if you happen to either have a long bed and Freedom on the 27th or 2 pickup trucks that have regular beds, could you see Joe? He'll be in the men's group. So right before the men's group, maybe you could catch him and let him know that you're willing to come and help him out. Hopefully, yes. So moving on. Today, we have a couple of wonderful groups that meet, and they're both open to new people, newcomers. Today in the sanctuary, we have our women's circle. They'll be meeting here at noon, and we'll be looking at new possibilities. And the men's group meets in our classroom right after the coffee hour, and you're welcome to come. And then today is the last day to register for an incredible 6-week class and support group that is about integrating grief, integrating the experience of grief. And if you have grief, we highly recommend this class and this opportunity to be with others who are traveling in that valley of love that is called grief. And also, I want you to know that this is open to the larger community. So anyone who is walking in that valley, if they would like to come, they simply need to register so we know that they're coming. The fee is $75, but no one turned away for lack of funds. And then we have an incredible group that, well, our whole group loves the earth, right? But there's a dedicated group of people called the Earth Stewards that come together quarterly, and they're going to be meeting next Sunday at 11:45 here in the sanctuary. And they also are open to newcomers, and we'd love to have you be a part of that group. They're up to a couple of really cool projects. One that's going to be happening in the early fall is we're inviting people to build altars to go along our trail paths that are dedicated to the earth and the things of the earth. So feel free. And then next Sunday also in the classroom, we have this incredible opportunity to learn affirmative prayer like the one Mary did and the one that I did. And that is absolutely free, and you can just show up next week, and we'd love to have you be a part of it, or you can sign up in our coffee room or call the office just so we have enough materials for you. We'd love to have you. It's a really powerful tool. It is the spiritual tool for the science of mind. And then, we have this wonderful teen group, and they are getting ready to go to summer camp, which will be in July, and they have to raise a lot of money, and so they are inviting you to support them by signing up for being part of a team that you create for an escape room. You know what that is? Yes? No? Okay. Well, it's really an interesting thing. So you and your teammates go into this room, and you have to figure out from the minimal clues that you've been given where it's sort of like a treasure hunt. It's like, where's the next clue? And so you work together to figure out where to find the next clue. Then you go and where to find the next clue. And as you're doing this, you're putting together the answer that will allow you to escape. Do I have that right, Jason? Yes. Jason is one of our junior advisor people in the youth group. He's over there on sound, and you can talk to him if you have questions. But the basic thing is, hey, sign up and help the youth. And even if you don't want to do it, $25 would help them a lot. And then we, this Wednesday at 5:30, are having an interest meeting to discuss whether we want to restart this group. It is a group focused on recovery and using the science mind principles as part of that recovery process. So if you are one who is in recovery and would like to just come and talk about what the group is and where we'd like it to go, we'd invite you to come. They'll be in the classroom, I believe. And then don't forget that on this coming Saturday is a beautiful opportunity to honor the earth by going to the Sacred Earth Fair at First Congregational down on Cornwall Avenue. It's the giant blue church. And they are having the fair from 1 to 4. And there's tons of information about ways we can support the earth and help each other support the earth. Everything from do solar panels really work and are they worth the money to how to, do lasagna bed gardening and everything in between. So it's a real opportunity to come and be a part of it. And then the following Monday, I think I mentioned last week that there is an incredible thing that the kahunas of Hawaii reached out to the indigenous tribes around the world and asked them to reach out to the communities that they're in to ask for, on Earth Day, Monday the 22nd, for people to come together in prayers and blessings for the earth. So our Lummi Nation was contacted, and they are inviting all of us to come to the same church that the Sacred Earth Fair is happening in, First Congregational, because they have the biggest church in town, and join together with people of all different faiths to do prayers and blessings. And Leo is going to be performing. He's going to be playing piano, right? And I am the mistress of ceremonies. And we invite you to come and be a part of that. It starts at 7 o'clock on Monday night. We'd love to have you be a part of it. Okay, enough of that. Let's stand. We'll sing our way into coffee or the beauty of the world.
Check, check, 1, 2. And I actually just realized I have yet to put a slide together, but I want to make this is the last announcement, I promise. On April 28th, Sunday, April 28th, from 6:30 to 8 p.m., we're going to be having a song circle in here. So I'll be leading in kind of a community sing, kind of like the first song we did today, some repetitive, more mantra-like songs. You don't have to be a singer to come. It really is just for all voices to come and be a part of this village to sing songs together. So that's April 28th on a Sunday from 6:30 to 8 p.m. And we'll hopefully do some dancing too, get drums out and just have a fun time. There will be a slide next week about it. All right, let's sing out into this day together. Gonna climb this mountain, won't stop till I get to the top. One step at a time. No doubt about it, won't stop till I get to the top. One step at a time. Gonna climb this mountain. Gonna climb this mountain. Won't stop till I get to the top. One step at a time. No doubt about it. Won't stop till I get to the top. One step at a time. Leave behind what's weighing me down. Leave behind what's weighing me down. Wash away what's holding me back. My heart is falling. Face forward, feet on the ground, living in this courage I found. The sky is calling. Gonna climb this mountain, won't stop till I get to the top. One step at a time. No doubt about it, won't stop till I get to the top. One step at a time. Leave behind what's weighing me down. Leave behind what's weighing me down. Wash away what's holding me back. My heart is falling. Face forward, feet on the ground. Living in this courage I found. The sky is falling. Gonna climb this mountain. Won't stop till I get to the top. One step at a time. No doubt about it. Won't stop till I get to the top. One step at a time. 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 You all go out and enjoy this glorious day, and we'll see you again soon.